everybody, so I'm at the farmer's market and I'm gonna get some ChoCho today, all right, or Chayote. ChoCho has all these wonderful benefits, and so I love to buy my ChoCho at the farmer's market, all right, instead of the grocery store. I like it fresh from the land and from the people, all right. Let's get some ChoCho. Alright, see the various sizes here? I like to get them big. Alright. Alright, so this is what the ChoCho is. And later I'm going to tell you all the wonderful benefits you get from this. Alright? Cheers.
Welcome back to Nutrition Lawyer Channel. On this channel, we advocate for healthy living, healthy lifestyle, longevity, a ketogenic diet, full fasting and intermittent fasting, and detoxification of your body, mind, and soul. And of course, general happiness. Because if you're eating well and you're looking good, and you love the way you look, you're generally going to be happier, right? Yeah, of course you'll be happier. That's just how it is. So, if this is your first time to Nutrition Lawyer Channel, welcome. And if you're returning to our channel, thank you for coming back. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Great, so that you'll be notified of all new content, including when I go live. All right? So let's get into the video. Today we're going to be talking about Chayote or ChoCho. So yesterday I was having a conversation with a gentleman and he said to me, someone called him and said that he only had $2 to buy lunch, and he said, you can't buy anything for $2. Okay. So it would be 200 Jamaican dollars, which would be equivalent of maybe $1.50 US. Okay. So I said, well, perhaps he could buy some ChoCho and he could buy some cabbage, and make some cabbage and ChoCho. And he said, I don't think it will be filling for him. I don't think some cabbage and ChoCho, that's not going to be enough for him to sustain him. And I said, well, he could add some protein, and of course that would go over the $2, but a little bit of protein and some ChoCho and some cabbage, it would be wonderful. So the man said to me, ChoCho, what do you think about it? And I said, oh, ChoCho is fantastic. It's rich in all these vitamins and minerals. And he said, really? Really? Because I always wonder about ChoCho, I always wonder about ChoCho because when I was a little boy, growing up in the countryside, my grandmother used to make saltfish and ChoCho. She would cut up the ChoCho fine and make saltfish and the spices, and I loved it. But I always wondered, is this really healthy for us, this ChoCho? Does it have any, health benefits? So I said to him, yes. ChoCho has so many wonderful health benefits, rich in vitamins and nutrients and minerals that is so good for us. It helps to lower high blood pressure. It's wonderful for your gut health. So many other benefits of ChoCho, which I will get into later on in this video. But suffice to say, he said to me, I wish people would educate us about the benefits of ChoCho, because we have so many, dishes with ChoCho, and we grow ChoCho in Jamaica, and nobody really talks to us about the health benefits. So I said, well, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm telling you how wonderful ChoCho is for you. All right. So I also told him, do you know that you could eat ChoCho raw? And he said, no, because, we in Jamaica cook ChoCho. We put it in soups, right? We put it in saltfish, we put it in protein, but it's always cooked. And I said, well, the folks in Mexico call ChoCho Chayote, and they eat it raw. they slice it and like you would do like a turned mango and make like mango lolly with spices. So they do that with ChoCho. They slice it and they put spices on it, and it's so yummy. And I've been doing that for the last couple of years. Once I saw what the Mexicans did, I knew, well, ChoCho obviously is not poisonous raw. I hope, right? So so I've been making it like that. I've been putting it in salads and also just by itself, and it's absolutely fantastic. So for those of you who don't know, ChoCho is a squash. It's in the squash family, but it is low in carbs. It is rich, so rich in vitamins and nutrients and minerals. And it's called different things in different places. It has like about 10 names, to be truthful. But Jamaicans call it ChoCho. Mexicans and Central Americans say Chayote. And Haitians call it Malaton. All right? It's either light green, dark green, or white. And inside is white. All right? So it looks like this. If you don't know what ChoCho is, this is what it looks like, okay? And it is wonderful, wonderful for us. So let's get into all the wonderful benefits of ChoCho.
Here are some wonderful health benefits of ChoCho or Chayote. It helps you to lose weight. It prevents birth defects in infants. It helps the growth of the fetus and prevents the baby from neurological defects or brain defects. It lowers your cholesterol. Chayote can be used to control high cholesterol levels. It is a great source of stamina. It is one-of-a-kind electrolyte that is used as a source of stamina for our body. It prevents premature aging. Free radicals cause premature aging and other dangerous diseases. ChoCho helps to eliminate those free radicals. It treats kidney stones. The leaves of ChoCho can be used in the treatment of kidney stones. You can boil the leaves as a tea. ChoCho helps to prevent constipation. ChoCho is filled with fiber, and fiber will help the digestive process so it can prevent constipation from occurring. It lowers high blood pressure. It prevents heart disease. Now, free radicals can cause heart disease, and it helps to eliminate those free radicals. It helps to prevent anemia because it stimulates the production of red blood cells and hemoglobin in the body.
I am going to make this this dish for you, right? Which is like a ChoCho Lally. ChoCho is actually not even a vegetable. What? Oh my gosh! ChoCho is actually a fruit. It's literally a fruit. Folks, it's a fruit. So it reminds me of June plum. Now that I've been eating it raw, it reminds me of how you can do a June plum, which you put salt and pepper on it, especially the green one or the return one, and it's so absolutely delicious. So if you're cutting down in your carbohydrates and you want to have a nice fruit, have a ChoCho, okay? Have a ChoCho. All right. Another great benefit of ChoCho is it possesses anti-cancer fighting properties, and it helps with our kidneys as well. I mean, it's so good for us. So let me show you how I'm making the ChoCho Lally. All right. So the first thing that we're doing is we're washing our ChoCho.
ChoCho is nice and clean. Looking good, ready to be sliced up for ChoCho Lally.
All right, so here we are. So what you'll need is that you'll need some ChoCho. I washed a bunch of ChoChos, but I'm only going to make a small bowl. You can make a big bowl of it, and that, you know, you would need more ChoCho, but I'm only gonna make a small one. I'm gonna use a small dish and either cut up one or two, okay? You will need Himalayan pink salt. You will need black pepper. You will need cayenne pepper and a little bit of spice. So I'm gonna add Mrs. Dash, but you can add any sort of seasoning that you like, just a little bit. And I may add a little bit of more hot sauce. So you can do maybe Scotch bonnet pepper a little bit, or you could do a pepper sauce like Bertie's, which I love, all right? And here's a little bit of Mrs. Dash. And of course, I'm going to do lemon. You can do lime juice or lemon juice, but I'm gonna do a lemon, all right? Let's do it. Let's start cutting up the ChoCho. All right, so one of the things that in this conversation yesterday with this gentleman that I had was, I was telling him that we can eat ChoCho raw, and he didn't know this, right? He was shocked. He said, really, you can eat ChoCho raw? It won't poison you? And I said, no, you know, in Latin America, they do ChoCho raw and they put spices on, it's really good. And he's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to try that. And I said, you know, I've been doing it for a couple of years and it's really yummy. And so he said, you know, come to think about it, when I was a boy in the countryside in Jamaica, my grandmother would actually grater the ChoCho. She would grater it, right? And then she would make juice out of it. And I said, really? I didn't know that you could make juice out of ChoCho. That's what I said to him, right? But obviously you can make all kinds of things out of ChoCho that we didn't know because we're just used to cooking it, you know, as Jamaicans. So he said, yeah, she used to grater it and she used to juice it. And it was delicious. And she said it was good for us. And I'm like, so there you go. Grandma knows best, okay? In the golden days in the countryside, they know what's going on. We're discovering these things right now, but of course, our elders knew this stuff long ago, okay? Long ago. So that's fascinating. So I'm definitely going to start doing some juicing of ChoCho because if you know me, you know that I'm a ChoCho girl. I love ChoCho, all right? So I'm going to take out the seeds, yes, I'll take those out. And I'm going to thinly slice it. You can dice it. So you can do it however which way you want. You can dice it, but I'm going to thinly slice it for the ChoCho Lally. Okay. So I slice it very thinly. Not too thin, but so they look like this size, all right? You can keep them long or you can cut them. It's up to you, however you want to do it. But I absolutely love this, these slices in either by themselves or in a salad. So you can make a ChoCho salad with just ChoCho, or you can do it with, you know, adding it to your lettuce and your tomatoes and all the other stuff that you put in your salad, okay? If my bowl was larger, I wouldn't cut it. I normally don't cut it, but my bowl is tiny and I don't want to do a huge one. So it looks like I'm only gonna need one for this because it's already a good amount, and that was just only half of the ChoCho. I think it's a nice salad with just one ChoCho. Look at that, huh? It looks great. One ChoCho looks great. I'm loving it. All right, so next I'm gonna do the lemon. So put some lemon on it. So I'm doing a half of lemon. I am going to add some Himalayan pink salt. You can do the fine salt or the coarse, it's up to you. Some black pepper. Again, you can do fine, coarse, however you like it. I'm gonna add a little bit of cayenne because I love cayenne. And a little bit of Mrs. Dash. And then we're gonna mix it up and taste it. All right, so you're gonna mix and add some more spices to your liking if you need some more, okay? But this looks good. It's smelling good. You can also add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil or coconut oil as well, if you so choose. All right. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to add a little bit of the pepper sauce, a little bit of Bertie's. All right. Now Bertie's is extremely hot, so I'm not going to put a lot in there. I love spicy, but Bertie is very hot. Okay, very hot. Oh, it smells so good. This is what it looks like. Really good. Do it to your liking. Do it to your liking, whatever you like. All right, so I'm going to taste it, and I'll let you guys know.
There are wonderful additional benefits of ChoCho or Chayote. It contains nutrients, especially folate and vitamin B9, which is why it's wonderful for pregnant women. It contains a B-complex group of vitamins, such as thiamine, and minerals, such as iron. It helps to reduce harmful free radicals, which is why it helps to reduce inflammation and therefore has anti-cancerous properties. So it helps to prevent cancer. It is rich in dietary fiber, antioxidants, minerals, and vitamins. And of course, it helps to reduce heart disease risk with factors such as lowering high blood pressure. Chayote is indeed one of the most nutrient-rich fruits or vegetable, if you consider it so, to consume. Cheers to ChoCho or Chayote.
Here we are, ChoCho. This is so delicious and it's so refreshing. You should definitely make this dish, all right? Make some ChoCho salad or put some ChoCho in your salad, put some spices on it, or even just salt and pepper. It's really delicious. And one of the great things about it that it's really rich in potassium. So instead of having, a banana with all that sugar, this is very low carb and very low in sugar. So it's ketogenic, it's low carb, it's so good for you. And instead of doing a banana, have some ChoCho. Have some raw ChoCho. I love it. So delicious. Cheers to ChoCho and cheers to healthy living.